It's Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than an ounce of dope. Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than an ounce of dope.
Shalom family, it is Kate the Great. Today I am talking about remaining cheerfully despite what the hell is going on in life. Just remaining cheerfully and being this optimistic version of yourself despite what is going on is so important, and I can vouch for that because life has been shoving its foot up my butt, but guess who's still on top? It's me. Remaining cheerfully could get you so far because the Most High may take something from your life but have something greater presented to you a week later. You never know, and just remaining cheerfully throughout everything makes the situation way better, because once you let that sadness overtake you, it could eventually be an anchor into your whole life and sink you down so low that it's hard to get up. So it's better to stay afloat than being drowned, if you feel what I'm actually trying to say to y'all. Excuse my voice because I'm getting over a cold. And so thank you for even tuning in and listening to what I have to say, because what I have to say is important, okay? Honestly, it is so easy to hold on to things that you don't no longer need to be holding on to. And it's just so easy to not be cheerful, to not be optimistic, and that's what the Most High requires us to do, is to be cheerful, is to be optimistic, and make the most out of all things that occur in life. So just remain cheerful and remain optimistic through anything that occurs in life, because it's going to take you far. It's going to bring you far. It's going to take you far. And you're going to be appreciative of being cheerful and just taking everything up with cheerfulness, because at the end of the day, everything happens in Yahweh's will, in the Most High will. You know what I'm saying? So, remain cheerful, remain a smile on your face, remain optimistic, be great, and thank you for listening to this word that I had to give. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and just stay tuned, man, because your girl just got fired. So it's like, we gonna have a story time in a second, but I just got fired, so I got more time for my YouTube. So why the hell not? Let's tune in. Of this video, I'm about to get into my story time and why I got fired. As you can hear, my voice is starting to feel better, but nevertheless, so as you all know, I spoke about being a teacher, and so I used to be a teacher at this particular place. But nevertheless, though, like, some of these kids was bad. They was really, really bad. And so sometimes I would take them outside right before lunchtime to get all their energy out, because once they get all that energy out, run outside, and then you can eat, and then you could go inside and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, nevertheless, though, so one of the kids didn't want to come inside, so he took his shoes off, he took his jacket off, and I was just dealing with him. And then we had a bunch of other kids, that my sister's teacher was dealing with, or whatever the case may be. So then I'm trying to deal with him, and I have to carry him in there basically. And so we have therapy people who come inside of our classroom sometimes, and they deal with certain of the kids on the spectrum. And so one of the therapy teachers had told me, she was like, hey, we're gonna say this kid named Johnny. She's like, hey, Johnny's still outside. I said, no, Johnny's with the rest of the classroom, because I did not see Johnny nowhere. And so then I come inside, and so nevertheless, fast forward, the kids eat lunch, and I take them to the bathroom. I take them from the bathroom, and my sister teacher is like, you forgot one in the bathroom. And I'm like, she's like, you forgot Johnny in the bathroom. I'm like, Johnny, I didn't take Johnny to the bathroom. Actually, think about it, I haven't seen Johnny since we went outside. Why did I forget Johnny outside because I was dealing with this other disobedient child. So I run outside. I go get Johnny. I'm trying to sneak him in. I snuck him in really quick, but my boss saw it. And so she comes in and she said, how long has he been outside? I said, Johnny has been outside since we originally came from outside. That was an hour ago. So now, here I am, unemployed, no job, because I forgot little old Johnny outside. And, you know, I'm not really tripping because everything happened for a reason. Because I was like, really, this week has really been like a lot from my husband being in the hospital and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I was telling the Most High, I'm like, hey, if this job is for me, let it be, you know. And if it's not, then let it go. And it's let go. So now, I am Kate the Great. Kate, no job, you know. I'm not tripping because I know everything falls in my favor. Everything happens for a reason. But I appreciate y'all for listening to Storytime and tuning in with me. I am Kate the Great. Go ahead, subscribe if you haven't, like if you will, and share with somebody. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I love you guys.
It's Kate the Great, Kate the Conqueror, doing whatever to get through obstacles. She got a pocket full of love, some faith in a hug, and a little bit more than